Welcome back, everybody. We have a funky castle thing to get to. But we gotta get to it first. Last time we were finished by doing a couple goofy things, so I'm not on Mesa Island at the moment, but we're getting there. We're getting back there. We're going right this second. The funky clicking is me. I had an itch under my headphones. Sit still, cooperate. Okay. Steering. Alrighty. Here we are. Last time we cheated and I don't want the mesa hike. I want to go this way to get back up here. Because we have this creepy castle to go through. Clockwork Castle. That sounds like a lot of puzzles. Come on. Yeah. With how wet everything else is, why is this all deserty? It's the mountains, probably. What does this do? What is up here? Oh, there's more rock things. But these ones are rock things and not ice things. Are you the same thing? Are you all the same thing? More boulder douches. Okay. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Totally. Not at all. Nope. Almost had it. Yes. Snowballs. Do your snowballs. Okay. Because it was going to do some sort of icicle thing and I was not for it. Because that one hurts. A lot. Okay. Moon good, sun bad. Interesting. There we go. You've attacked me 3 times now. I think you can calm down. Here we go. Alrighty, yes. Crap. Okay. We can get rid of you at least. There's that. Ha! Coolness. Ooh, we got max combo points. What can we do with 3 combo points? You know what? You know what? I'm feeling it. Yeah. So there. Mr. Boulder Douche. Berries, berries. Button! What does that do? Opens that gate there. Okay. Well, this is fancy. What is out here? More berries. Treasure! We must go back. Can't leave the treasure. Cannot leave treasure. This is such an interesting little tune. Alrighty. Oh, how does one get the treasure? Rude. Alright. I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have to fight all 4 numbered baddies at once. And I'm not quite looking forward to it. Just, I feel like they're all lurking in here. I guess as long as we don't have to fight them and Erlina Emperor Caves, we might be okay, but like, bruh. I don't want it. Oh, I guess we climb down from the next roly-polies. Okay. Damn it. I did not get it right. Or that, Lord. Yes, snowballs, even though we're currently in the desert. It would really be a sand bowl. That doesn't sound nearly as fun. Bruh. What did Valerie do? There we go. Okay. Come on. I'm tired of you little roly-poly dudes. You're kinda cute, but you're annoying. You're not nearly as cute as the forest spirits. You know? Way back, before we fought the first dweller. I'm still gonna figure out how to make me one of the forest spirits. That'll be great. There we go. Lordy. Onions and potatoes. Okay. Haha. This is how one gets the treasure. What is a cog prototype? Teaks might get a story from this. Ew. I do love a Teaks story. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check to see if she got or what story she got from the Alchemist. Look at this! How perfect! Okay. Pack. Set up the camp. Smarty. That's what I want to do. Alrighty. Hello. Thinking about the living glass some more. Yamara's pair was unreal. The acolytes are probably watching. Don't let your guard down. Yamara mentioned the dead of a forgotten race. I wonder what that is. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. It's about time for this anyways. What do you gotta say? What Yamara said to Rashawn. What did she mean? Hello, Teaks. Oh, you found a new artifact. Let's see here. New story unlocked. The Clockwork Castle. Hey, want to hear a story? Yes. Ah, we have 2. Okay. We're gonna do the Alchemists first. Alrighty. Countless millennia ago, 2 powerful alchemists named Rashawn and Aforel set out to create the elixir of life, and succeeded. As all things in alchemy come at a price, the gift of immortality caused their bodies to decay, leading them to conceal their hideousness under colorful robes. Reveling at first in the bright side of their immortal coil, they spent centuries nurturing the world and creating wonders to inspire its mortals. Over time, however, Aforel grew increasingly jealous of the ephemerality he would never taste again. Thus began his wicked journey into the forbidden schools of alchemy. A journey which would see every bit of a journey which would see every last bit of good in his heart dissipate as he experimented with soul, bone, flesh, and blood alike. As fate would have it, Aforel fully embraced evil and emerged as the Fleshmancer, a vengeful immortal plaguing the world with his monstrous creations. Rashawn tried intervening as best he could, but all that ensued was unspeakable chaos and collateral damage as the 2 former friends fought with godlike powers. After much struggle, Rashawn discovered the Flesh Minion's only weakness to be solar and lunar magic, a power bestowed upon those born during a solstice. He began training these children to become solstice warriors, singularly tasked with culling the numbers of the Fleshmancer's creations. But Aforal's knowledge was also growing. Eventually, he became capable of creating oddities of unlimited potential known as dwellers. They would be impervious to all forms of magic, except during a total eclipse, when solstice warriors would have a very short window to attempt taking them down. And dwellers, it turned out, were creatures in development feeding on local life. Left to their own devices for too long, they would evolve into world eaters, spelling doom for all. Armed with knowledge and power, solstice warriors would patrol the world, tracking dwellers to determine which should be taken down during the next eclipse. If they remained vigilant, there would never be a world eater, but Rashawn knew such a stalemate would only cause Aforal to devise something even worse. In a desperate attempt to get ahead, Rashawn boldly performed transmutation alchemy on the very space-time continuum itself. After successfully splitting reality into countless timelines and parallel worlds, he shelved his alchemy vial and took up the mantle of Archivist. On an endless journey across all realities, he would catalog every possible outcome in search of a resolution to the throes of the Fleshmancer. Meanwhile, Aforal rejoiced at the infinite number of opportunities for destruction that had just opened up to him. To find some measure of peace amidst their immortal conflict, the two alchemists made a pact to let the fate of each timeline play out on its own. And so the game of cat and mouse began, played by dwellers and solstice warriors on one level and by Rashawn and Aforal on another. Across a myriad of timelines and over innumerous centuries, some worlds would never be visited by Aforal, while others would be cursed by his mark. Once marked, it was only a matter of time until a world met its finality, often following centuries of struggle. Each would either be destroyed by a world eater or permanently saved by the ascension of a pair of solstice warriors into guardian gods. As to when Rashawn's plan on recomposing the timelines, or whether he even knows how, remains to be seen. The end. Well, that's a very interesting story. I don't know how to feel about that. Is that we only exist because of him? It's a little bit mind-boggling. Okay, everybody collect your wits. We have one more story. Because I don't know when we'll get another chance to read it. Whew. Hey, you want to hear a story? Clockwork Castle. When Aforal first arrived in our realm, he brought with him a group of kid geniuses. If stories are to be believed, Kale and his friends had struck a deal with him to free their people. In the Fleshmancer's new base of operations, they would toil away, creating machines for obscure uses in realms unknown. But such a base had yet to be built, so as always, Aforal set out to locate the best collaborator there was to be found. He needed someone morally neutral, for it was execution he desired, not competition. With this new lair, he would prove himself superior to Rashawn by building a castle that would control time within itself. The watchmaker was the perfect fit. She was only interested in her craft and otherwise had no interest in Aforal's machinations. All she asked for in return was a workshop of her own, where she could be left to her devices. The deal was struck, and together they designed the Clockwork Castle. The watchmaker began drafting schematics for the kids to start production on, while she'd handle the more intricate parts herself. Meanwhile, Aforal enchanted countless cogs and bricks, giving them an aura of magic that none could understand. Construction was almost complete when Kale and his crew made their move. One night, they flipped exactly the right cogs so that once the castle's perpetual movement was activated, its core function would backfire. They had no goal in mind other than foiling the Fleshmancer's plans, and in that respect, they'd succeeded resoundingly. What came of the sabotage was that time now came to halt within the Clockwork Castle, or rather, within its inhabitants, and they had played their trick so well that Aforal didn't even know they'd done it on purpose. There would be no impressing Rashawn at this time, but he could definitely see some upsides to a workshop that operated forever. As a final touch, he ensured that any mortal leaving the castle would see themselves age instantly by the amount of time they'd spent inside. Upon completion, Aforal locked everyone inside for a century, ensuring that the watchmaker and the children could never leave, lest they die instantly of old age. The watchmaker thought nothing of it and relished the opportunity to focus on her craft for an eternity. Yet in this time prison, Kale and his friends would have to work day and night. Proud of having done the right thing, it seems they are at peace with their situation. Perhaps getting to be kids forever helps in a way. From day one, they would always deliver, while adding just the right amount of breakage to give the Fleshmancer countless headaches without raising suspicion. One can only feel gratitude when contemplating the suffering that's been delayed or even prevented thanks to their cunning game of wasting a foal's time. The end. Alright. Thank you, Kale, who we had not known about until now. Alrighty, we're gonna save one more time. So I gotta worry about them stories later. Rest to get back out of here. Hopefully quit yawning sometime soon. And on we go. Through this mess of a castle. It's a big old front door that I didn't even look at. Well, I guess we're going in there then. A sturdy cog. That is for you. Could power a giant clock and probably did. Nice. Oh wait, no. You could use that. Enchanted to appear in mint condition. We like more defense. Yes. That's all you can wear. That's all you can wear. That's all you can wear. Okay. Everybody's as fancy as they're gonna get. Can't go down there. Do we just walk in? The Clockwork Castle. We made it. The Dweller of Strife is somewhere in there. As are the centuries-old children. Oh, that's fancy. How did we open it, though? Did we knock? You! Oh, they opened it. That's cool. We are bound by oath to not let you enter the Acolytes' headquarters. And what about your oath as Solstice warriors? That one was not taken willingly. Valerie, please hear me out. Step aside right now. Stick to the plan, Brigades. The Dweller will knock some sense into them. Fine. He's not at all pleased with this. We only need to buy some time. Please, Zale, surrender. Forget it. Then it brings me no joy, but we must ensure the Acolytes finish the waking ritual. Do your worst. Bring it. Great. Hey, I think we should sit this one out. Makes sense. Big kids fighting little kids. I did not want to do this right now. Okay, that's cool. It's not cool at all. I don't want it. Oh, son of a bitch. This is gonna suck so much. Munchakus. Munchakus? I don't know. Moon nunchucks. Okay. That was not very helpful. Don't mess it up, Bray. You can do this. Okay. Good enough. Bro. It's twice now. Okay. One of these. No. One of these. Your bosses. I don't like this. Okay. Okay. You were not close enough. Okay. Eh. Okay. You know what, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do this. Okay. A little bit better. Now that I'm paying attention, though, apparently I should have done 1 and 1 just to whack them real good. But that's fine. Totally fine. That's what I get for spacing out, apparently. Okay. I guess healing is just a sun person thing. Well, that's a problem. This is a very big problem. Okay. What in the world? This is not promising, you guys. Okay. Oof. Rude. Okay. This is not great. Why do you keep attacking Valerie? Wow. Alrighty. Of course. It's all good. Alright. That. Now that I'm paying attention. Of course, I only had one blip. That's fine. That'll do it. There we go. Woof. You know what? We have all these items. We might as well. Alrighty. Yep. Okay. Right. This is... Why is this hard? Ah. Browski. Well, at least we have more combo points. Okay. Arlena's done. Haha! Okay, I might feel a little bit badass now. That was great. That should be enough. Yeah, problems. You can still join us if... Get lost! Don't you dare! Now you messed up, dude. Let's go, Brigades. Woo! Struggles! So many struggles! I feel like we need somewhere to save real quick. Oh, so many supplies. Why are you loading me up with all these supplies? You giving me somewhere to cook? I don't have any room to cook anything. Tomatoes, peppers, tomatoes, peppers. This is such a pretty little garden, though. Yeah, well, lordy. What on earth? That is terrifying. Okay. gonna come over this way. For the onions. Oh no! I don't want it. Okay, you know what? No. What we're gonna do, now that we've got all those goodies, is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna save. And we're gonna call it good for today, you guys. That's what we're gonna do. And yeah. So. Woof. I don't want to have to fight them again, but that was a little easier than I thought. So. Whilst we ponder the predicament we're in, we should, you know, feed ourselves, feed our pets, take our meds, and all that very important stuff. And I will see you guys next time, where we'll take on this castle. Bye-bye.